This is gonna be a video tutorial to answer those who are confused with the sizing on petal number 167. So let's go ahead. I already put my 167 SVG folder here on the side of my desktop. So what I'm just going to do is let's just upload it. Upload images. I'm just gonna be quick here because I have different video tutorials already showing you guys how to upload files. So there's A, B, C, and D. Save. So all your files or all your 4 components of petal number 67 are here in the recently uploaded images. So let's just go ahead and click this 4 and insert image to our Cricut design space. So as you can see, it's massively big. What we're going to do is to select everything, and instead of 17.36 inches height, let's do it closer to our piece of paper, which is 11 inches height. So that's all in here. The next thing that I wanted you to do, because black is really, for me, just easier to make the SVG in black, but I don't want to work with black on Cricut design space. You cannot even see a line in here. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm selecting everything, just click attach and choose whatever color which is pleasant to your eyes. It doesn't need to be my favorite color. It's your favorite color because you are the one who's going to be working with it. So let's use lavender to make it, you know, cooler in the eyes. So after our color has changed, as you can see, it's all in one piece. That's because it's attached together. So let's go ahead and click detach so that, you know, we can move these things around freely, you know, and individually. So there are some who got confused that, you know, the sizing seems off. Why the letter B is supposed to be smaller than letter A, but it seems like the size is larger. Well, I explain it to you in a minute. So once you uploaded already your Cricut design space, go ahead and let's focus on the size A. You have the option to hide all these 3. Let's just go ahead and hide this. So this is the component A of 167, and the sizing says that the height should be 8.45. So let's just change the height as do not touch the lock, keep it locked. So when you change the height, it would automatically change the width in proportion to the height. So the height is 8.45, and just go ahead and click it. So although in my sizing the width is 8.00, I just rounded it off, you know, like 8 inches. So you don't really have to worry about it. You cannot even notice it, promise. So our component A is done. Now let's go ahead and do the component B, which basically gives and begs the $100 million question of why the sizing is like that when B is supposed to be smaller, since logically, when we are making a sizing of our petals, the second layer should be smaller than the first, right? But because these two, in sizing B, I joined the component, the second size petal and the fourth size petal. So that is why. So it's not just the size of the second petal, but it's a size of a combined petal number 2 and petal number 4 of template number 167. And there was somebody who messaged me, I think yesterday. What she did is she ungrouped it. No, you do not ungroup it, because I already lay it out the way how, when you ungroup it, you can, change it the way how, you can move it the way how you want. But we are not going to do that. So let's undo the, ungrouping. I really meant it to lay out in one paper so we guys can save our paper. Imagine if you can only cut one petal at one sheet, so it's gonna be waste of paper. So the letter B component of 167, the height is 10.69, and that's what makes people confused. 0.69. So basically, no, sorry, 10.69 height. So basically, that's what makes people confused. Why component letter B is longer than component letter A? And that's because component letter B has 2 petals in it, the second petal and the fourth petal of this paper flower template. So both both petals, the way how you are going to place your paper on the mat is vertical. So let's hide the one. Let me back up. So in making this particular paper flower design, you are going to cut 6 pieces of letter A, 6 pieces of letter B, and let's hide this. And I'm sorry, I have a little error on letter C. I said 6 pieces. I mean, you need 6 pieces of this, but you will only cut 3 pieces because this is exactly the same petal. This is the third petal of this flower. So the third layer of this flower. And the height for the letter C is 10. The height is 7.24. 7.24. And enter. So again, do not ungroup it because it would damage the proportion when I made the templates for you guys. So this is already set, the letter C, which is the third layer of your 167 rows, and we can just go ahead. Let me back up. The way you are going, somebody told me that this is not gonna work because your paper will only be 8.5 and your width here is more than 10 inches. Well, the thing is, you are going to place your paper horizontally in cutting this particular petal instead of vertical. Or you can change it to 90 degree and keep it vertical. So you have two solutions. If you don't want to get confused of horizontal and vertical orientation, go ahead and rotate it 90 degrees. It would not ruin the sizing. It will just change the orientation so that it would be easier for you to do the cutting. So again, we need 6 pieces of this, which means 3 pieces of 8.5 by 11 inches flower. So let's hide again this one and let's focus on the bud. So this is our flower bud for our petal number 167. Its component letter D. And the height is 10.39. So it's set. You need 12 pieces of this center bud components, which means you need to cut 3 pieces of paper. So once it's all set the size, go ahead and save it so that you know you will have a concrete you have petal number 167. You will have a permanent access to it even with your mobile devices. So you don't have to worry when you are on your phone or you are in your iPad about the sizing. All you have to do is make it visible and invisible of, the components that you are intending to cut. Again, do not ungroup the pieces together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you guys with your paper flower making journey. And if you find this video helpful, please do hit like and comments below if you have any further question with regards to this particular tutorial. So until next time, have a nice day. Bye.